Good morning everybody, thanks for joining me again. I'm in one of Dartmoor's woodlands this morning along the banks of the River Dart. It's quite a cold, dull morning, but down here in the forest it's a little sheltered. And I thought I'd just sit for a while with my 200 to 600mm lens and see what bird life comes along. Let's see what we can find, shall we? Well, it's going to be a bit of a strange video because I really haven't filmed much. What I'm trying to do is get to know what the birds are up to in this woodland. So the only way to do that is just to sit still for a long time. So I've been here about 2 hours. I've seen some comings and goings and only managed to capture one blurred shot of a blue tit. But I have gradually moved along this hillside. Not very far, only maybe 100 metres maybe. And I've just found this spot where these boulders are, so I'm a little bit concealed. Sat down with the camera and straight away I saw something moving. And it was a great spotted woodpecker just over there. Now, didn't manage to get any film of it before he flew to a further branch, but he did spend quite a bit of time there though. And there's another old log here which looks like he's been using it to drum, so that's one spot I'm going to come back to. Okay, let's keep watching and keep quiet. See what else comes along. Well, the keen-eyed among you and those that subscribe to my channel will know that I filmed this a few weeks ago at Yarner's Wood. This morning I was concentrating just on the photography, but I thought this would illustrate how getting in the right position really helps. You can see how the bird's silhouetted against the background, and I've had to really increase the shadows. Now these shots I've taken this morning are a lot more colourful. Because I'm on a steep hillside, I'm able to get slightly up looking through the wood. So lucky enough to get this woodpecker on this old branch at 600mm, thousandths of a second, and the ISO's quite high at 2000. This is another image from a bunch of rapid fire shots. This time the ISO's up to 3200, but still a sharp image, some lovely colour in this. But because of the high ISO, I haven't been able to crop it in any tighter than this without making it look a little grainy. So while I'm sitting here, I might as well tell you what settings I'm using. I've set up my number 2 memory on the camera to shoot birds and anything else that's moving fast. So it automatically comes up with 1,000ths of a second shutter speed, f6.3, because I anticipate only needing a shallow depth of field and being usually in the dark or sunrise. Then I've got an auto ISO and just let it do its own thing, and then I just adjust over and underexpose the by a stop or so, depending on what the conditions are like. Well, you can see this branch that the woodpecker was sitting on. I'm sure that he'll come back here on other mornings, and as I said, there was other dead wood around this stump. I think he might have been using that to drum. Who knows? Well, there's been fleeting glimpses of birds, and I've been here for another hour, I think. So I think time to call it a day. Before I do, let's have a look at that blurred photo of the blue tit. The reason it's blurred is the ISO is all the way up at 6,400. I'd set a limit on that, so that was as high as it was going to go. But at 1,000ths of a second and all the way out at 600mm, it's going to struggle to recover a sharp image. A little bit grainy, and again, haven't cropped this in very far. Shame I haven't seen more, but I don't think I was here early enough. It's now coming up to 11 o'clock, and as you know, the birds are more active at sunrise and sunset. Never mind, got to know this woodland a little bit more, and I'll be back soon. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything, and I'll see you somewhere next week. But for now, cheerio.